The ACA Connects Summit was business as usual, I would say, Grant. It was really well done, and one of the takeaways that we heard was the concern about ACP funding ending, and then what happens after that. So why don't you tell us?
Yeah, absolutely, Ken. So obviously we had a really fantastic gathering here. Everybody excited to be back in Washington, D.C. We haven't been here for 4 years. A lot of things were business as usual. We had a fantastic dinner on Tuesday night to honor our 30th anniversary and heard from former FCC Chair Ajit Pai and Acting Chair Mignon Clyburn. We have been busily on the Hill today. I just finished up the final day, and I did a series along with my members of 5 in-person United States Senator meetings this morning. Really great opportunity to make the case with real operators from real companies in their states about what's going on. And one of the biggest issues we did talk about was the ACP, the Affordable Connectivity Program, and the fact that it is likely to run out of money early in 2024. And what we are concerned because 75+% of ACA Connects members participate in the Affordable Connectivity Program, and the customers have gone through a lot of work to get signed up. The providers went through a lot of work to get them signed up, and now we face a situation where the program may run out of money unless Congress acts to extend that funding. And it was funding that was put in place during one of the COVID relief packages, and it's going to expire approximately $8 to $9 billion a year, depending upon the take rate. So a 2-year extension is an expensive $20 billion proposition, which even here in Washington, D.C. is still real money. So we talked with a variety of leaders on the Senate Commerce Committee today about the issue, as well as some of the other issues that we've been busy talking about, like the coming BEAD funding, infrastructure money, the opportunities that it presents for our members, and the risks that it presents if funding is inappropriately allocated to overbuild private investment. That's really the fundamental set of messages that we heard both Tuesday night, Wednesday, and Thursday.
Yeah, and from an ACP perspective, the problem would be the money just runs out, and then but your members still have customers, right?
Yeah, nationwide, providers have signed up 16 million households, and those 16 million households face the potential that this program goes dark one day, and providers are required to turn the service off, and that's a substantial backsliding in the progress that's made towards bridging the affordability gap at a time when we're going to plow additional money into funding the coverage gap as well.
And I know I wouldn't bring up USF because that's already been talked about, but it seems like those two topics, ACP and USF, start to intermingle at some point because the objective is to bring service, right, to people who need it.
That is absolutely the case. The USF program itself does have a Lifeline program that's still out there. It's much smaller in size and does attempt to do the same thing, although the ACP program has got, it provides a $30 a month payment to allow low-income Americans to qualify. And our message today was really one of Congress has to make the tough decisions as to what to do and how to fund it, but I don't want to get caught in a situation where nobody's paying attention and then all of a sudden the program runs out of money and it all shuts down and then we have to start all over again. It should be a conscious policy decision, and we had some really good conversations about that.
Yeah, and do you think there could be some bipartisan movement on it?
I would say I talked with both Republicans and Democrats today who are beginning to focus on the problem and would like to find a solution. I think we heard that from Senator Lujan on Wednesday, that he's interested in working in a bipartisan basis to do that.
Yeah, he referenced former FCC Commissioner O'Reilly.
Correct. Yeah, there have been a number of folks out there talking about ways to tweak the program to improve its long-term viability.
This is your first time kind of running the Summit. What were your thoughts from your viewpoint?
It was a really exciting week for me. A lot of work to be the guy wearing microphone number 1 on the stage, because that microphone didn't come off all day. I was up there, a lot of work, but I enjoyed it. I think the feedback from our members has been universally positive. We announced that we're going to do the show again next year, first week of March 2024, and we're going to be at the same location, and we're going to try to grow and continue to improve on what we did this year, and I hope everybody will come out and join us.
One of the people who did join you was Lou Borelli from NCTC, and they're doing some exciting things that sounds like it could expand the membership.
That is absolutely the case. We were pleased to have Lou here for the entire week with us, along with a number of members of his team. We have an extremely close partnership between ACAC and NCTC. Lou's doing a lot of fantastic things. This announcement earlier this week about an MVNO partnership to allow our members to bring wireless service in an affordable and efficient manner is really exciting. I know we'll be together at the Independence Show in Minneapolis later this summer, and I'm sure we'll hear more about it there. And hope same thing. Hope everybody can join us for that.
Yeah, and then your exhibit hall, I really love it because everyone's there.
It's kind of a one-stop shop for everything of interest to the independent operator around the country. So it's going to be a fun gathering, and so from my perspective, we're off to a great start here in 2023, and more to come.
Well, Grant, I really appreciate being here, and congratulations on a great event, and good luck moving forward.
All right. Well, thank you, Ken. I love chatting with you and having you here this week.
Thank you.
Thank you.